You were talking too much. The jam tarts have just popped in. Fantastic.
I don't eat things like that. There's nothing bad that passes my lips. All healthy, too much sugar, too much carbohydrate.
Well, you can now, can't you? It's end of season time. Let yourself go for a bit.
We had fitness testing the other day as well, yeah.
No.
Yeah, I had a week of starving myself to get past that. Now it's all on for young and old.
Starts with a wide.
Frankham attacker just missing his line there. Slipping out, probably a little bit slippery out there. So far, 3 overs, 1 for 12. Yeah, just finish off well here. Batsman's counting where the fielders are. Deep mid wicket goes out for the big cow shot.
That's good stuff. Wants to go full and straight. He just about gets the line right. Only squeezed away for 1.
Nice to see a bit of Owen Morgan paddle sweeping and things like that. So far it's been a little bit one-dimensional where they've just looked to come and hit big shots into the outfield, but there's more than one way to...
It's the one thing when I turned up this morning, I thought, I don't watch a lot of club cricket, I must admit. I was just fascinated to see what the professional game heaved away. Won't get the boundary, but will get at least 1, once 2, and it's good work in the outfield. Hobson preventing the 2. I was just interested to see what, as you mentioned there, whether there are any dab sweeps and what impact the professional game has on club cricketers coming through. Should only be 1 again. Hobson does well.
Another thing as well I was seeing when you watch a little bit of club cricket is sometimes the captaincy doesn't leave much to appreciate, really. You sometimes think, you go and watch him, well, what's he doing there, why is he there? Whereas actually today, Turk's got it spot on, I think. You see the plans the bowlers are trying to put in place and the captain's got the field right for it.
Well, bowling length and getting away with it. Cooper couldn't quite get the connection he wants. 3 from 6 then for Cooper. Lambert's been in excellent touch, 23 from 19. It's a really good over, 4 runs from it. Swing and a miss, I think. No, he's got a little feather on it. It has been taken by the keeper. So Tom Morris just stretching forward enough and clinging on.
Yeah, Frankham attack gets his line right. He's been angling it into the leg side, and it's a big call from the umpire that, but a good catch nevertheless from Tom Morris. Wimbledon ecstatic about that. It's an important wicket. Johnny Cooper, he goes for 3. Swardeston now 87 for 6.
Morris will be particularly pleased with that. I think when I was watching earlier, he caught one and then threw it away when he dived. Well, didn't throw it away. As he was diving, he lost the ball. So it's nice that he clung on to this one.
They do say, don't they, that inside nicks are the hardest to take. I never understand why keepers drop anything, to be honest. But I am told by people that know that inside nicks always hard. Wrong foot's you and you manage to get it. So I'm sure that was a fine catch.
Ed Hopkins then, the new man in for Swardeston. Not a lot of time to make an impact, but he's straight into his work. Just a 1 down the ground, trying to make it into 2. Now it's going to be tight. It should be tight. It's a good dive and gets home. So excellent running again. 18 overs gone then, 89 for 6. Well, it's a pretty good over. The last over, 6 runs from it, is slightly restricted. Swardeston in trying to get to 110, but they can still get there with a couple of good overs. Neil Turk, as the captain, has taken himself out of the attack from the pavilion end. In comes Richard Banham, Swardeston old boy, wanting to finish things well for Wimbledon. They'll be delighted so far. I understand they haven't chased down in this competition, so that'll be a little bit new for Wimbledon. Just done it the once. They like to bat first, but they'll be pleased with what they've done in the field. Up and over. One bounce doesn't quite get enough of it, that'll thank. Be pleased about that because there was a man at deep point.
Yeah, Wimbledon will be very happy with this at the moment. As you say, they haven't had the luxury of chasing down a score yet, but certainly we're told Trenchard and Hobson don't hold back. When you're chasing a small score, the one thing you want as a captain, as a team, is a flyer when you go out to bat. If you get off to a good start, the game's done. You lose a couple of wickets and all of a sudden Swardeston come back into it in a big way.
Trenchard hit 34 from the last over in the South Regional Final to beat Froster. Froster? Have I got that? Froster. Gloucestershire team. 6-6-6, 4-6-6. That's a way to finish an innings, isn't it? Game they won by 65 runs. Beautiful placement. Stunning innings from Lambert. He's just making a difference here, 28 from 22.
But again, it's about time. Use your feet, give yourself some room. The keeper stood back. It's about the first time we've seen someone do that to Banham. Throw him off his limb. Don't let him have it all his own way. And Lambert's the only man that's done that for Swardeston so far. The other batters probably thinking, oh, I wish I'd have just taken a little bit more of an initiative, tried to throw him off his length a little bit. Lambert's playing the standout innings.
Just one. A lot of bat speed, but not the connection. Gone. Not full and straight, it was just straight, not going Yorkers, they're going length and it's working for them.
Banham with that angle, very handy angle to be bowling in 2020, coming into the batsman, give him no room. Hopkins, he tries to use his feet. Oh, watch the ball enough, and off stump goes cartwheeling out the ground, well bowled. Hopkins, he goes for 3. Swardeston now 95 for 6.
.96 for 7, then 1 over to go. The good news for Swardeston is that Lambert is on strike. Neil Turk, who was a little bit expensive in his last over from the pavilion end, has changed ends. Now bowling from the northern end. Richard Banham has been outstanding with the ball. A couple of wickets, just 15 runs from his 4 overs. Remember, he's a Swardeston old boy, so I guess he knows the players pretty well, but has performed excellently on the big stage.
Come on, Turk, come on, mate. What was that?
Good start, full and straight.
Great work, Turk, great work. Come on, mate, come on.
Well, the Captain Turk's had a good day. He'll be wanting to finish off well here, though, so far.
It's the one.
Just sticking with full and straight. Got third man and fine leg up as they push hard for 2. Good running. Swardeston. Not been enough of that today so far, but they're starting to get into 5th gear now, but it's maybe a little bit too late, but Turk's just going to go full and straight and try and get him to hit down to long on and long off.
Come, mate.
Heaved away then, definitely wants to get back for 2 if he can to stay on strike. Goes for 2, and it's going to be tight. It would have been tight. Turk couldn't quite gather it. It's good work in the outfield. Slightly greasy outfield. It might have just skid off the surface here. 100 up then, 100 for 7. It's been hard work. There we go. Just needed to gather it, and I'm sure he would have gone.
Come on, Turk, come on, mate.
Lambert still on strike. Not anymore. It's good work from behind the sticks from Morris, the keeper. And he wasn't quite sure, I don't think, where the ball had gone. He went to hit it down the ground. It kind of got stuck underneath him and just rolled back. But good thinking from the keeper. Well, you can't blame Lambert for trying to think about taking a single, getting down the other end. It's a good innings, a really good innings from Peter Lambert. He's given his team some chance. 33 then from 27. Swanton 100 for 8. Well, I wonder what the word is from the Swardeston dugout, what they feel they needed to have got when they won the toss and decided to bat first. They'll feel that probably they're short, but they have a chance. They've got up to 3 figures. Michael Eccles, 30 years of age, played for Norfolk for many years.
Sorry, yeah, Neil, that ball is split.
And he's a bailiff too.
Yes, right arm over, that's middle, yeah. 2 left. 2, so what?
So just 2 balls to make an impact. 2 sixes will do nicely, Michael, if you can.
See a little edge or something like that past one, a third man or fine leg up on the circle. We haven't seen one of those yet.
Nice start. Should only be 1. They are going for 2, and he's pushed the fielder in the deep, who, well, 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 how close is this? Phil Matten then having a look upstairs. Stephen Gale is our third umpire. Now this will be tight. It looked a bit awkward because the throw was just a bit off there. Morris does well to gather. Then he throws at the stumps. It's close, isn't it?
It's very close, but where's the dive? How often do we see it? A dive would have got him home, and not even reaching at full strength almost there. Good work again from Morris. Last few overs he's been electric, very aware as well. It's the benefit of the doubt.
Well, a slightly more accurate throw, and I'm sure Michael Eccles would have gone, but he gets away with it. And a chance to finish off the innings. 1 ball to go, then 102 for 8. Can he finish it with a boundary?
Come, mate.
Well, he shouldn't finish it with a boundary. It should be good fielding in the deep. It is indeed, but they do go for 2. This time he should be out, and I think is out. Yeah, given out by Ben Debenham. Fairly straightforward for the umpire. Had to go for it. Had to try and get an extra run if he could. good work in the deep, and a good final over from the skipper too. Just 6 runs from it.
A suicidal second run, but you're right, Nigel, you had to go for it. Try and get as much as you can, but hopefully Wimbledon would have learned, actually. Maybe he didn't get in there. There's a lot of 2s out there. Run as hard as you can. But Swardeston, definitely, they're going to have to be right on the money with this new ball. They're going to have to take wickets early, keep the run rate well in check.
Well, it's runs on the board, 103 for 9. It's a big occasion for all the players. They're playing here at the Rose Bowl. Different conditions. Massive semi-final, a place in the final, if they can get through. So they've got runs on the board, they've got a chance. They'll probably feel, though, that they're a few runs light. Wimbledon will probably be the happier of the 2 sides at half-time. Fielded well, bowled pretty well. Spinners have done a really good job for the team. But a slight struggle for Swardeston. Never really got going, never out of the blocks particularly quickly. Hatwell played nicely, 23 from 34. And Lambert played really well in those middle part of the innings. Finished well, 33 from 27. Some excellent figures from the Swardeston old boy. Opening bowler, Richard Banham, 2 for 15. And then some good returns really from all the bowlers. The skip was a little bit expensive. His 3rd over was expensive, but finished well. Lath bowled some good spin, 1 for 18. Excellent from Checker, 2 for 16. Good all round from Wimbledon, but they not used to chasing, so different target for them. They'll have to chase down 104 runs to win.